Hey, today's video, we're going to replace the glass in the rear view mirror. As you can see, it's super old, and it was just an item that I was like, well, add this onto my order and I'll get free shipping. If I don't add it onto the order, it's going to cost me more than this replacement glass was going to cost. So I've never taken off a Corvette rearview mirror, but I found that there's a little Phillips head screw that holds this little bracket just behind this rubber boot. So took that off. The mirror ball, the bracket holds the mirror ball up in there. Mirror ball, like that album by Neil Young. Alright, let's just see how this goes. So I know nothing about replacing a rear view mirror glass, but I imagine we're going to peel off this plastic trim ever so carefully, and if you have strong fingertips, this will probably help. And while we've got this apart, we're going to go ahead and polish this with some stainless or some metal polish, or what I meant stainless, I meant steel wool, like 4/0 stainless steel wool, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. Polish that stainless. Let's just see how hard this is going to be. This isn't a good putty knife, but it's about the right perfect depth. Plastic putty knife might actually be the ticket. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, so I should be able to pull and separate. Okay, so look at the inside. Oh, that's not attached. So I thought there was a metal bar right here. There's some goop right in the middle, but I was wrong. Wow, this rubber is like glued. Everything's glued. This whole thing that holds this glass is rubber. This is all one piece. I didn't know that. I've never replaced one of these. But check this out. This must be just part of the injection molding from the 60s. Now, I'd say if you could leave this rubber piece on your mirror and get this mirror out, more power to you. And let's just see how good this, what I would assume is probably a made in frickin' China mirror replacement. Not what I wanted, but do anything to get free shipping. And this mirror glass is ugly, and I'm tired of trying to find original parts anymore. It's been tough. So let's see what we got here. This glass, it's slightly larger. Look at that, slightly larger. I've evened it up with my fingers. The whole thing is slightly larger than original, and I don't know how well this is going to play out. Let's just see how if we can fit it in here. seems like a bad idea to make it slightly larger. It's definitely something that happens a lot. You buy cheap garbage because we can no longer find the originals, and you know, it just doesn't fit. So this is rubber. Yeah, I can stretch it on here, but you know what? It's just not gonna fit the way it's supposed to. There's nothing really in there. I'm just gonna shoehorn this thing in here and do the best we can, and see what happens. Might have to even get the heat gun going again. Okay, look at this. It's garbage. This thing doesn't fit worth a crap. You know, I ran into this a lot back in the day with my '66 Chevelle. You just get parts where you can. Some of the stuff was good. Some of the stuff was like this. It just wasn't right. Obviously, it's not fitting right. There's probably a service where you could get your mirror re-reflected. Try to skim all that right off the machine or something. Lay on a nice new piece of mirror. Okay, it's just a little bit warm. It's not hot. Okay, well, because it's slightly bigger all the way around. It isn't that it's just longer or wider, but it's the whole thing is slightly bigger. And thankfully, we do have rubber that's still in rubber condition. We prefer it to be exactly the same size. So this tells you as well, look at this. So I can sit this thing inside of here. Anyways. No one will know but me and you. But either way, you could take your chance on this part. I wouldn't recommend it, to tell you the truth. Accessories of America, which is complete bullshit. You know it's not made in America. It would be cool if everything for your American car had to be made in America. So I'm having trouble just to get this upper rubber to stay wrapped around the top. It's like I've actually, it's not even at the bottom either. So, more heat gun. It's never gonna be like it was. It's never gonna fit and be like it was. So, once you realize and accept that, whatever. It's a mirror, it's clear. Probably better than looking at this, but it's not better in a lot of ways. So, you know how it is. You might come out on a hot day and find this smear glass on the floorboard. Boy, this rubber has a glue on the end, and I'm gonna have to take this off. It's like you pull it on one side and it falls off on the other side. So oh my gosh. What are you gonna do? Alright, maybe we are gonna set this out in the sun. I'm gonna set it out in the sun and just let it sit out there. And I'm gonna let it sit backwards, because this is the kind of BS you gotta deal with when you do this sort of thing. Adios. It's feeling warm. This feels even hotter. Let's just set it right in here. Just get a little bit more oven baking on it. Try to point it right at the sun. Fit. So far, so you can see the bottom side. You get the bottom side to wrap around and it looks normal, but look at the top side. It doesn't look normal. It doesn't fit. We've been sitting out in the sun, and you know what? No matter how much you try to stretch this thing over, it just doesn't fit. There's no getting it to fit. This thing, I am sending it back with a note, and so there's nothing's gonna happen. I'm gonna get my $15 back. They don't give a rip. So now we'll just go ahead and undo this garbage. At least it got me to clean my mirror up. But yeah, unfortunately, the glass just doesn't fit. Look at how nice this one fits though. Look, no stretching, no wrangling, no weird stretch of the rubber all the way across. Effing fits perfectly. F those guys. I'm keeping my old mirror. It is frustrating. Do I want a new mirror glass? Yeah. Do I want one that doesn't fit where the crap? No. And here's the thing. This mirror has been around long enough. They should know that it doesn't fit and they should quit selling it. But no. And I took a chance thinking that adage that it's been around long enough, if it didn't fit, then they would know by now. Sending it back. Thanks for watching, and sorry I wasted an hour of your life. So this is what we're gonna do. I bought some other rubber stuff that was $95. The mirror, 15, whatever. I'm gonna send them both back because who knows the rubber's gonna fit. It's made by the same people. I don't go for this BS. You know what? When I buy a part for something with a car this old, they should know that it fits or doesn't fit. I am playing this game. Top Flight Automotive. You might sell some parts that are good, but you should quit selling the parts that aren't good.